So the first play through of this game, actually I didn't read the magazine closely, so now I found that I can see from the main menu. So I'm gonna check quickly if these magazines are corrected already since the previous game through. So this is the first one, right? I wonder how many magazines I have like this. So I guess this one and this one I checked already. So the other one I'm gonna check it. Okay. The century, the transport innovation that shaking at the California, connecting the dots, the politics in focus, and are America senators really corrupt? China earthquake kills 10,000 people. The transport innovation that shaking at California, the new subtube completed its first journey today. Wait, from Manhattan to downtown LA in under 2 hours, less than half the 5 hour flight time. The top speed of 1,800 mile per hour was made possible because the tube travels through a depressurized chamber. It's like a linear motor, right? Providing a near frictionless environment for its magnetized motors. For commuters, this raised tantalizing prospect of tantalizing. I don't know the meaning of this word, so I'm gonna check it. Just give me a moment. Tantalize. Tantalizing means tormenting or teasing with a sight or promise of something unobtainable. Why? What does it mean, tormenting? Inflicting severe physical or mental suffering. 아, mental suffering This raised the tantalizing prospect of finishing a long shift in the Big Apple and Premier feed out on the Golden Coast. The transport innovation that shaking up California's property market are reacting. Suburban prices have skyrocketed 64%. LA realtors Charles says she knows where new buyers are coming from. The East Coast type, specifically New Yorkers. They see a chance to keep the New York City salary whilst enjoying the LA lifestyle, and they're scrambling over each other's to take advantage. The real estate isn't the only thing shaking up school. Prices are rapidly filling, and suburban retailers are rocketing up prices in the anticipation of all those New York dollars floating in long-time Californians are expected to be pushed out from these cities, which is why they're being protesting the new line. As one angry demonstrator put it, the faster Detroit takes our job, the New York take our homes when it's gonna end. Oh wait. Okay, so next one. The North Pole, why Russia won it? Bonus culture, why bankers pay themselves so much? Is person who went too close to cyber life? The North Pole, why Russian won it? The frozen treasures. The Russia's interest in the North Pole has intensified with the recent discovery of precious mineral trapped in the frozen ice, many of which are used in synthesizing tritium. Android manufacturers increasingly dominate both of the US and Russian economies, but this isn't just about GDP surplus. Tritium reserves would allow either nation to experiment in more advanced Android models, enhancing their military and industrial output tremendously. Tremendous, tremendously. Add this to strategic importance of the region, which connect Russia with Europe through Norway and Denmark, Greenland, as well as Canada, and the prospect of peaceful resolution to the dispute start to seem unlikely. But spokesperson for NATO is more optimistic. Both nations stand to benefit from the stable, productive Arctic region. A conflict would benefit nobody. The President warned, however, recently torpedoed the notion. It's simple. Russia has no business in Arctic. If the Kremlin doesn't understand that, we will make them understand. Secret of Android. How CyberLife designed its Android to coexist with humans. Designing Android that are easily to accepted by humans was a huge challenge CyberLife has to overcome. Jason Gruff, director of the Humanization Department of the CyberLife, unveiled some of his design secrets in our recent interview. The first Androids were perfect. They had perfect faces, perfect expression, and we soon realized that there was something disturbing about them that made people feel uncomfortable. CyberLife worked on ways to humanize its machines so that they could enter a home and become a new member of a family. They created androids of both genders and all ethnicities, analyzing thousands of voices to find the most pleasing tone. Realistic blinking was perfected through totally unnecessary along with breathing, facial hair, and many other humanizing traits. This perfect simulation of humanity down of detail that androids simply don't need is the secret of CyberLife design success. The price of life. How driverless vehicles make life and death decisions. Space tourism is Mars your next holiday destination? 風邪ひいてっからマジで声が出ない。ちょっと待って。はあ、喉が痛いな。いつになったらこの風邪は治るんだい？ The price of life. How driverless vehicle make life in this way? When the driverless vehicle foresees an accident, The car's computer makes life and death decisions, for example, deciding which of two pedestrians to hit, but the exact process by which cars make this decision is not very well understood. Martin Forum of Chrome Cars tries to clarify in these situations the car's emerging system gathers data to determine the pedestrian's age, gender, life expectancy in the blink of eyes. This data is parsed through the public record to determine the merchant status, employment record, life expectancy, and whether they have children. The card then assigns the value of each possible victim based on the criteria like their contribution to society. We put a premium on lives that will save other lives, like doctor and nurse. All this may sound very reasonable, but Fritz Garman, head of the Anti-Automation League, says the system has no right to make such judgment. Somebody with a criminal record is not necessarily as valuable to society than doctor. What kind of information is relevant to the sanctity of human life? On dismiss such claim, we want our cars to make the best possible choices, and the means acting on the basis of information they can gather, the more the better. ちょっと一回ここで終わりにして、まあ、次はじゃあこの次からってことでしょうか。